What up, YouTube? It's Mr. Everything.
I'm prolific, so gifted. I'm the type that's gon' go get it. No kidding. Breaking down a switch in front of your building. Sitting on the steps, feeling no feelings. Last night it was a cold killing. You gotta keep the devil in his hole, nigga. But you know how it go, nigga. I'm front line every time it's on, nigga.
So, y'all already saw the thumbnail, y'all already saw the title. Let's get straight into the video. This video is being filmed on my GoPro Hero 9 Black using the magnetic mount. So right now it's on my refrigerator. I got all stainless steel appliances, so I'm gonna just be putting it different places and doing different stuff. We're gonna play with angles and everything today. We almost at 10K worth of shoes that I've dyed so far. We had like 6,000. So here's the board. This is all of the shoes. That's the total of all the shoes thus far. For the Vans were 70 bucks. Adidas shipping and taxes and everything came out to 95 bucks. Waffles came out to 470 bucks. The most expensive, probably dumbest, $4,275. So I added 2 big containers of water to this. I added 2 big containers of water to this. I stirred it. I got dye on my hand. It's gonna take a few days to come out. I'm gonna leave this on high for a good, I wanna say 15 to 20 minutes. I'm gonna be stirring it around, getting that nice blended in and mixed in. Then I'm gonna pour it in here. And I haven't decided which shoes I'm gonna dye yet. Doing 2 shoes purple and 2 shoes yellow. Which 2 shoes should we pick?
I wanna see these purple and then these 2 purple.
All right. 20-minute timer. I'm gonna let this cool off 20 minutes. I'll be back. Time for round 2. And it's gonna be like a orangish kind of yellow. I'm not absolutely sure how this is gonna turn out. I played with the colors a little bit. I used orange. I used the really light pink. And then I used 2 packets of yellow. If I actually know what I think I know, it should turn out like that school bus yellow, maybe a hint darker into like kind of that yellow orangey territory, but I don't know. So we're gonna see. So here we got first look at the Vans. Didn't really have any expectations when it came to the Vans. Please excuse my plastic bag stuffed in here, trying to get the shape of the shoe. Under all that heat, it started to warp and look funny. So filled them up with plastic bags, but I really didn't have no expectations with the Vans. This is not white, this is not blue. This is like lavender, like a really soft purple. It even dyed the bottom. The bottom was like a gum bottom, and now it's like dark purple. But you feel me? It was really out of my control. I don't know what's, to these light spots and dark spots. But like I said, I really didn't have any expectations. This is how they turned out. On to the next shoe. All right, here we got the Adidas. I do not know how to say the name of this shoe, but here we go. This is how this one turned out. What's crazy is like the bottom of the sole turned like solid, like orange. This is like a blood orange, and then like the sides, only the tips of the edges turn orange. The rest of this is still pretty that like neutral, I don't know, like neutral gum. I don't really know how to describe it. I like the fact that all of the stitching dyed darker because it gave it some contrast up here. Kind of sucked when the glue started to dye solid, but it is what it is. It's really out of my control. It's out of anybody's control when you dyeing stuff. You're really just relying on techniques and things that you've learned. And honestly, you feel me? You just gotta let the dye do the work. See, in the spot right here, like it dyed way darker. Out of my control. Nothing I could really do to change or shift. A lot of people talk about like re-dyeing once you dye if you don't get results you like, but it's really not gonna do nothing. You feel me? Like, you feel me? It's still gonna be something that you kind of guessing on. So let's get to the next shoe. Here is the holy grail. Here is what everybody is mad about. As you can see right here, the Nike started to fade and the off started to fade as I was hitting it with the acetone. Even some of the numbers down here started to fade. Don't really know how I got these spots. I hit everything with the same amount of acetone. This just didn't take to the dye. Over here, I'm assuming like this factory, well, I'm not even assuming, I can literally feel it. There's still a layer of factory finish on top of this. This is very rubbery, and this is soft, and you can feel it. It's some type of texture over this, so it makes sense why this didn't dye that well. I don't know why I got like these, you know, it dyed deep over here. This toe box looks pretty even, but then when you come over this toe box, like it got those like heavy dye marks, and you know, even in here, heavy dye marks. Like it was, this was probably the funnest shoe to dye. This was, I knew that it was gonna be a lot of different shades, a lot of different colors of purple. You know, around here it dyed 3 different colors of purple. You know, this was just a fun shoe. Go ahead, get down in the comments and tell me how much you hate me and I'm bogus and, you know, I wasted a good pair of shoes. It's all good. Next shoe. Last but certainly not least, the ZEICHI's. Get a good look at them, get a good gander. All right, here's the thing. When I dyed the orange, this blood orange, I did not let the dye that came off of the stove chill for long enough. So we ended up softening up the leather to the point where it started to break down this top layer of the smooth leather, and then it just gave me the raw, you know, leather up under there. We have learned over the years that Nike does not use real genuine leather, they use synthetic leather. So, you know, I can't really expect much or really say much or have much to say about how the shoe turned out, because we're not really dealing with real cowhide, you know, real leather. We're dealing with synthetic leathers. But this was another fun shoe, you know, different shades, you know, really deep orange over here, soft orange, you know, deep orange on the rope laces, soft orange on the satin laces, and just it was a fun shoe. You know, the 2 tongues, you know, this is kind of that peachy orange right here. It may come through looking white, but it's like really, really soft peachy orange. I like how the inside turned out as well, the lining. And then this is kind of what threw me for a loop, because there's no other point of the shoe that is like even relatively close to this color. Everything is light or extremely dark. This is like that middle ground. And then, you know, the sole, this is not white. It's like got this like really pink or like peach hue to it. But, you know, that's it. I think all the shoes turned out pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. The Adidas and the Off-Whites probably are my favorite. I ain't got nothing against the ZEICHI's, but it kind of blew me that the leather started to like flake. The Vans are kind of like how the Yeezys were. They really didn't do much, so it wasn't really impressive. But like I said, between the Adidas and the Off-Whites, those are probably my 2 favorite shoes. I'm gonna have to see which one grow on me. So that's pretty much gonna wrap up the video. We did hit 100 subscribers, so we are doing a giveaway probably in the next week or so. So if you're not subscribed, go ahead, subscribe. I'm not gonna tell you to hit the notification bell, but that is the best way to keep up with what I got going on with the channel. If you like the video, like the video. That's pretty much gonna wrap it up. It's Mr. Everything. I'm out.